Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me. You're right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Baby! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
Eles têm nothing. Eles têm nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
What's happening, Fight Week Show fans, Fight Week Show people? Then we are back with another Don't Stop Shakedown episode, and as you can see, it's me and my boy Crossover MMA in the house tonight. How you, man, doing, man? How you doing, Cross, man? Talk to me, brother. How you doing, my bro?
I'm doing good. Had a little bit shorter of a day at work, so got a chance to get off in time and get on Dust Up Shakedown, and looking forward to seeing the family tomorrow, man. So doing well. What about you? Yeah, man. Look, it's been a great day for me, man. Had a working day, but at the same time, came back, got into the football game today. You know what I mean? We just played Bayern Munich in European football tonight. So it's fantastic score because we ain't beat them. Them motherfuckers always put a whooping on us every single time, man. They put a whooping on us every time, and tonight. We finally got one over them, and so yeah, I'm super ecstatic about that tonight. But big up everybody that's locked up in the chat, man. Every one of you that's rolling it right now. Salute to every single one of you. Make sure that you're following all the handles in our description, man. Go follow them on their socials. Those are our people right there. We got Making the Walk, the Rambling Dad. We got Kick 'em in the Head. Isanos, we got S-Dogs MMA normally is going to be doing something with Nano in a little while, and of course we've got MMA crossover here as well, man. So make sure you're showing love, and don't forget Aggie the Kraken. That brother crazy. He was fucking subbing a 72-year-old lady. Bro, that dude is wild, dog.
There's something wrong with that, bro, man. There's something wrong with him, man. But make sure you go and follow Aggie the Kraken, man. He's always doing something crazy on his page. Salute to every single one of you, and even if you guys haven't noticed, you know what I mean, still trying to enjoy that North London fucking win that we got last week as well, man. So that's all bundled up, and we got Chelsea next. It's crazy, big weekend. Cross, we had a card last week. Sarukian, Dan Hooker. What did you make of the fight? Is that how you really saw it happening? And what other fights did you like on the card as well? Like as a follower?
So I think the main takeaway from last weekend's card is that Arman Tsarukyan is definitely the number one contender at 155. Made it look very easy against Dan Hooker. And to be fair, man, the fight kind of resembled what Islam did to Dan Hooker. I mean, at no point in that fight was Dan Hooker ever really in the fight when you think about it. So, good look for Arman Tsarukyan. Obviously, he's doing a lot of talking about Ilya Topuria now. So we got a number one contender at lightweight, and we're gonna see what the UFC does. I think the Islam Ilya thing, I think is gonna die down just because of how good Arman Tsarukyan looked.
You're right, because that's what people that know how Arman Tsarukyan actually approaches fights and the way he goes about his business in the cage. That's no different to what we normally see. But what I was very impressed with was his striking. I thought his striking was really, really good in the fight. Like I didn't think he was going to strike like that. But in terms of the follow-up question that I did ask you, like who on the card like really fucking brought it home for you?
I mean, outside of Arman,
I got one in the chamber.
Go ahead, go for it. Let me know. Go for it,
bro. Horiguchi, bro is like he never fucking left, bruv. I thought to myself, you know what? If just going back to check what he was on before he left the UFC, Like it took Mighty Mouse to beat. Like he only lost to Mighty Mouse, and he had like a good 8-9 fucking win streak going into that fight. So I thought to myself, if we got like half of that Horiguchi back, because he was savage. He was savage in that fight. If we got half of him back coming into this bout here, it was gonna show levels. And my word, he pulled it out of the fire, man, bro. What do you think of the fight?
Bro, he came in and made it look very easy against Tagir Ulanbekov. And I mean, Tagir had been on a nice little run, and Horiguchi was just way too fast, way too technical on the feet. And Tagir was just always a step behind, and he was getting tagged, honestly. And Horiguchi, that definitely made a statement. I mean, I know he's already in the rankings now at flyweight, but he's probably gonna get that bump and get moved up the rankings here pretty fast.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, look, I'm always game to watch Horiguchi fight, man. I was gutted when he left the UFC. It's great to see him back. And some of the other fights that
I got one. I got another one. And I gotta do it. I gotta do it for my UK people. Salsa Boy, Waldo Cortez Acosta.
I was gonna say you've been a terror in the chat with that one, bro.
Bro, the uncrowned heavyweight champion right now, dog. Tom Aspinall could never, bro. Could never.
Days. I couldn't believe
this man got eye poked, came back in the fight. Knocked out Aspinall's training partner, Delia. Knocked him out. And then this this dude signs up, fights again, gets another finish in the first round, and now he's trying to fight on you. Now he's trying to fight on you.
It wants to be on Meraps.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, uncrowned heavyweight champion.
Sign me up, bro. Like sign me up. I will watch it. Like, look, Salsa Boy. I said it. I've been saying it. Since he proved me wrong against this pain, I was sold. I was like, oh, this is what you're on? This is it? And yeah, man. Like, he's a problem, bro. He's a problem that refuses to go away in the heavyweight division, man. Is an absolute fucking problem. And how about that oral bye knockout? Bro, that didn't. I was talking about it during the game. That grazed the side of his head. That wasn't like a real connect. Like he didn't real connect. Like there was no real connect like that, bro. That grazed the side of it. And I saw his eye rolling back on the graze. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? I couldn't understand it. I couldn't understand it, bro.
Bro, when it initially happened, like I missed it. I was like, what happened? Like, because to me, I thought it was like a one of those delayed knockouts where like they hit and then it takes them a little minute and then they go down. I'm like, where did he hit him at? And they showed the replay, and bro, that was nasty. I think what it is for Hermanson just cutting a bit too much weight, and you know, like that chin is gonna go. And man, bro, that was a brutal KO.
That's brutal as fuck, man. Big up Grimy in the house. Salute to you, Grimy. I see you, Jax. I mean, what happened to your picks on the weekend, bro?
Bro, I was gonna let Jax live. I wasn't even gonna touch on it.
Bro, no. You know me too well, Cross, man. Like that shit ain't gonna slide. I ain't gonna let that shit slide, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I'll be patient with it. I thought he was gonna be the one to bring out the excuse, but now it sounds like we're gonna have to pry it out of him. And you know what I mean? Explain to the people, man. Like, what happened to your picks, bro? You know what I mean? What happened?
I think what it was is like, you know, it was the second to last card, and he's probably like, probably not gonna make up to get out of the basement. But bro, he's been in the basement almost the entire year. Like I was in the basement on the first card. And then after the first card, it was Jax, and it's been Jax for the rest of the year.
Yeah, it's been wild, man. It's been fucking crazy. And to make
that's a solid night right there, Grimy.
Yeah, it's not a bad night. I mean, I wish I had your night. You know what I mean? Like that's a great night because I needed I needed who did I need? I needed Manyfield to bring it home for me, man, and I was gonna be tied with 2 fights left on the card, going head to head with McDane, but 2 points behind him. I'm happy with that, man. I'm pretty happy with that because I know he gonna be feeling the pressure now, man. One wrong move on the dog of the week, and he gets it wrong. I get my right. I'm on his fucking neck, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be on his neck, man. So McDane, if you're watching, you know the pressure is on you, brother. You know what I mean? The pressure.
I can only imagine the group chat if you win. I can only imagine. I'm gonna have to turn my notifications off.
It's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be crazy. But I was happy with Horiguchi putting in the work and getting me my dog of the week this week. While McDane lost his. What did he choose? I got it right here in front of me. Oh yeah, he picked Shamrock. Big up Shamrock, though. Yeah, big up Shamrock, man. Yeah, I got that to say, man. You know what I mean? Big up yourself, brother. But I'm happy with my win. Now we got some videos put together, man. And this time it ain't Leroy that did it. It ain't McDane that did it. I did that shit, bro.
No way. Yeah. No way, dog.
Yeah, I did that shit. I set up this whole thing myself, my guy. You know,
okay.
I could believe this. Hey, bro. I'm trying to learn, man. I'm trying to learn. This old dog trying to learn some new tricks, man. You know, I ain't got to the TN part, but you know, where I need help, I'm gonna ask for help. You know? Where I need help, I'll ask for help. But yeah, we put it together, and I got some questions to ask you on some of these videos that we got here tonight, man. Let's go ahead and check. I checked the first. Stop!
Hey, you spoke too soon, dog.
No, we here, man. Come on, let's go ahead and check the first one. Let's go.
Khamzat Chimaev shoved Ian Garry backstage. At the post-fight press conference, Ian gave his side of the story.
Good job tonight. Ready to go?
No, I'm on armor.
Oh, he's not going to fight me. He's good. He's a tough. Don't worry. What's wrong? Whoa. Come on. Relax, boys. Relax. No. What did dude? That's just childish. You're meant to be a champion in the sport. Look at me. You're meant to be a champion in the sport. Your friend just won. Don't ruin it. Hi, man. Congratulations. I went up to Sarukian. I congratulated him. I went up to Khamzat. I said, hey, champ, what's up? When are we going to see you back? He goes, I don't know, brother. Whenever. Smash. All right, cool. Sweet. Slaps me on the back. I'm like, all right, cool. Security guard gets in front of us. I'm like, we literally were just cool with each other. He's not going to fight me. And then that childish energy comes out. Yeah, f*** you, brother. F*** you. Boom. Tries to push me. I just turned around and went, you're meant to be a champion of this sport. You're a child. You're taking away from your friend's win over here. How about you calm down, slow down, and have a bit of respect for your friend over here rather than trying to steal the headlines. Do you want the honest truth? It's little energy. I need to show the world I'm tough. I need to show you're the champion of the world. No one needs to see you be tough. You don't need to have these anger management issues. Just be a man.
Bro, the back and forth was crazy, and who knows, maybe there's a possibility because of weight classes and how close the weight classes are to each other. 170, 185, 15-pound jump for, and Garry got the frame for it, but he's right here operating at 170. And what do you make of the back and forth between him and Chimaev, and why you think Chimaev sparked up that crazy altercation between both of them?
So to me, it looked like everything was cool. Like they had a quick little conversation and then they separated. To me, at that point, everything was cool. But it looked like to me, Ian Garry went back to like stir the pot a little bit and just try to see if he could get some to set Khamzat off. And I mean, because think about it. When they first walk away, Ian's looking at the camera and Khamzat's behind him, and he turns around and goes back over.
Khamzat looks relatively happy. His facial expression looked relatively. He looked happy before he turned around and then came back round. You could be onto something there, Cross, because with the way Khamzat we know he's got low tolerance for bullshit, but at the same time, Ian Garry, wherever the chance is to poke the bear, he probably take the chance there. But boy, I don't think he wants them problems. Like, you got Islam in front of you, bro. Like, if you got Islam in front of you, going to poke the bear in a Khamzat I don't think it's problems that he wants to be dealing with right now, man. But I like what Ian Garry's been up to lately, though. And look, I know I've been on the madness with the Usman thing. You know, I'm trying to say.
Of course.
Stop smiling.
Of course.
Stop smiling. You know what's coming. Oh my day. Right. Hey, listen. I know I've been on the mad one with the Usman thing, yeah. But out of all of the candidates, for me, and I said it, Sad was here when I said it on the last Dust Up Shakedown. Ian Garry for me is the most deserving. And if he gets the win this week, it was going to be even bigger than the rest of the candidates that are there right now. But Ian Garry says he's putting together a very unlikely alliance. I want you to hear this, Cross. Oh yeah, before we go to that one, hold on. This man.
Hang with it. Bear with us, people. Bear with us, chat. Ola's in control of the ones and twos right now.
Yeah. Here we go. This is the one I remember I started, and I'm like, where the fucking go? Yeah, I did start the message, but that man they say, let's see Ola's handiwork. Here's my handiwork. He's gonna come with a few uh-ohs, but you go chill and bear it with us, man. You go chill and bear it with us. You know what I mean? But we're here. Salute. And Grimy says here, Aspinall needs to vacate the true heavyweight champ is Salsa Boy. Yeah,
facts.
Yo, at this point in time, you know what I mean? Look, I'm gonna give him is the time that UFC gives people to vacate. Does he get a whole year? Is it a whole year? Or something like that?
But before you go in on that, when is Aspinall supposed to be fighting again? Salsa Boy got eye poked a week after him and is already fought again.
Yeah, but they're gonna have to give Salsa Boy interim titles. That's what they need to give him to guarantee him a spot that whenever Tom's fit, is Tom's number one contender. That's how I'd look at it, right?
Why isn't Aspinall gone at 323?
I mean, he just lost both his eyes.
Bro,
he's still blind. He's still blind
is he
right
still
now.
wearing the eye patch? Is he still wearing the eye patch? Like, come on, dog.
His dad said he can't see. His dad said he can't see, but you know what I mean. So, but I'm not gonna go by or whether look people close to him. You know, we know people close to him, but there's the strings with him. Like he can't see, bro. Like, his eyes fucked up. He can't see right now. You know what I'm trying to say. And my thing is, give him the same amount of time that you give all them champions to vacate, and when his time's up, you know what I mean, make the belt available, and whoever the number one contenders are, they're gonna fight for it until Tom's ready to come back. But right now, I would say to reward Salsa Boy, especially on the pay-per-view points, because he's been putting in work. He's been putting in work, and I think he'd be deserving of some pay-per-view points, right? Give him an interim title. Interim title will get him that, and he can feel happy about the work that he's put in this year. And I think he's been fucking incredible, man. I think Salsa Boy has been phenomenal.
So since we own Salsa Boy, who do you think he should? Because I mean, it came out saying he wants to fight at 323. Who would fight him?
That's a question and a half. I put him there with Volkov, dog.
But would Volkov do it on a week's notice, though? I don't think Volkov would do it on a week's notice.
I don't know. I mean, he didn't. It depends how Volkov's feeling. I think if the money is good, them two are deserving of interim titles.
Absolutely.
Based on who Volkov beat and got robbed, and Dana came out and said it himself. So I think if you're gonna run something in the heavyweight division right now for something for Tom to wait on, at least when he recovers and he can come back and fight, maybe even run it back with Gan, and then the winner of that fights whoever the interim title interim champion is. Whoever wins that, you know,
because bro, this level of activity for Salsa Boy is just crazy, bro. Like you got to throw him a bone, you know.
Hey, bro, pay-per-view points is a good incentive for these guys if they're gonna get the interim belt, get pay-per-view points to go with the purse, and you know, and if they go into the next event, where win, lose or draw, they go get pay-per-view points on that too. So that's 2 pay-per-view points already, just for answering the call. And
also in January we get the new deal. So how does that factor into these contracts as well? You know,
you know what? That's one part that I didn't think about, but that's what Hunter and those guys are there for. They're gonna have to work it out. We're out here trying to match make, and the way the heavyweight division is not that deep. It's not a deep division, so you know it's slim pickings as to who you can put forward to be like a potential number one contenders. So, but I'll say, you know what, Salsa Boy, Volkov, put both of them in there, put interim belt on the line, offer both of them pay-per-view points. I don't think they're gonna say no. I think both those guys gonna take it, and we'll see who comes up on top. You know, yeah, man. All right, let's go to this next video right here that we got about Ian Garry, and I'll get your take on it. Let's go.
After Ian Garry defeated Bilal Muhammad by unanimous decision last night, he called for a title shot against Islam Makhachev. He says he's going to train with Ilia Topuria to prepare for the fight.
I have already spoke to Ilia. I have already spoke to the guys at WOW. I would absolutely love to go back to Madrid, and I would love to look. Hey, when we speak about Georgia, Ilia, he can help me out a lot. You know what I mean? With my friends in Russia, or my friends in Georgia over here, we're going to stop the Russians from having their success. We're going to stop the Dagestanis from having that success, and we're going to shut him down, and we're going to take his head clean off his shoulders.
Bro, he's looking to train with Ilia because obviously, from how I see it, there's one guy that's been studying Islam's roadmap, maybe a little bit longer than me. So how smart is Ian Garry there to hook up with another hype crazy man like Ilia to try and dethrone Islam Makhachev?
I mean, when you think about it, it makes perfect sense. The only area that's been able to solve the Dagestani puzzle is Georgia, but it's not Ilia, it's been Marab. I think he should get all of Georgia together, train with both of them, and just and figure out what it's going to take. Because at the end of the day, like, those dudes are literally on the other side of the mountain, and apparently the only dudes that really can deal with it are from that part of the world. So I think it would be a good move, but at the same time, I mean, it's still not going to be some easy fight for Ian Garry at all.
I was just going to say, like, how does that help Garry though? Because Garry ain't Georgian. You know what I mean? How does that help Garry in this situation?
It could help him mentally. It could get him in a place like, you know what? Like, I didn't got that rub. Okay. Like, I needed to go here, and maybe he can get into a place mentally like, all right, like, I did what I needed to do to get prepared to conquer the dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Chris Cushman, big up yourself, my bro. Salute to you, brother. Big up for pulling up. We got Grimy here, says, yeah, juice correct. All right. There's nothing medically wrong with Tom's eye. Well, he's like, people close to him say he can't see. You know what I mean? I can confirm nor deny any of those allegations there, you know, Grimy. I know how you get that, Grimy, but you know what I mean? Bro, coming out with the conspiracy theories, man. Salsa Boy got new contracts too. Oh, look who hey. What you say, my boy?
Yo, what's going on?
Let's go, Olin. What you
How we doing, guys? How we doing?
Yeah, doing good, brother. Glad to have you in here.
You know, Nano asked if we could push back 30 minutes. I was like, cool. That means I got a little bit of time to come and hang out with the boys, chat it up a little bit.
Yeah, man. Salute. We appreciate it. But we were just talking about Ian Garry collabing with Ilia to prepare for Islam, and how much of that, because we know Ilia has studied Islam for the longest, at least from the contenders that we know. He's been on
obsessed with
case. He's obsessed with him, exactly. So we're just saying how smart it is of Ian Garry to go and look for somebody that's been obsessed with Islam for a substantial amount of time now, and try and get some strategy from Ilya that way.
I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it's a good idea, obviously, to go train with Ilya, but I think the overarching issue with it is the fact that they're two very different fighters with two very different styles. Like Ilya Topuria training with his older brother Alexander Topuria makes a lot of sense. They both have the nuclear option at all times in their back pocket. It's kind of their ace in the hole, right? Ian Garry is what, 18-1, 17-1 with like single digit finishes. So he doesn't have the nuclear option. He's a bee, right? Death by 1,000 bee stings. He's got to sting you with that venom across 25 minutes if he plans on getting you out of there. And even then, more often than not, he's point fighting you. He's not trying to get you out of there. So the styles don't line up for me between him and Ilya training together. And the bigger overarching issue is the fact that, and I say this as somebody with 10 years of training experience myself under my belt, like I love watching grappling. I love seeing it on TV. The exchanges are extremely exciting, the scrambles, but I hate doing grappling, right? And most people that train also would agree with me. Grappling is fucking grueling. And I can tell you right now, you can grab a random jacked NFL player or NBA player, put them in a Muay Thai gym, and they will become a Muay Thai champion in less than 5 years. It's capable. It's possible. If they are a freak athlete. You do the same thing to somebody and put them in the middle of fucking Russia and tell them to enter a Sambo competition in 10 years and they're going to get smashed. Like, you just can't pick up wrestling as quickly. So if Ian Garry is as good a grappler as he touts, I think you just go with what you know, bro. Like, keep training with Charles Oliveira. It's done you well so far. I don't think he needs to switch it up. If anything, I think switching his style of fighting is going to be a detriment. It's a hindrance, not a help.
100%. Hey, people, make sure you driving the likes up. Make sure you're showing love to the names on the screen. As I scroll past, I know I got a comment there right now, but y'all know what I mean. Pay your rents, people. You know what I'm trying to say? Pay your rents, man. You get me? So, right, we got another video here, and we're gonna come to Olin for his take on that video there. Let's hear it. Right here.
Du Plessis compares Islam versus JDM to his fight against Khamzat Chimaev. Speaking to Fight Forecast, Dricus said, "Yeah, I mean, we called it last weekend. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. It just seemed like Islam had an answer for every single thing JDM threw at him. You know, if you look at that fight, it kind of looked a lot like my fight against Chimaev. These guys have a style that needs to be figured out. That's just the way the sport goes. We've seen this over the whole time period that the UFC has existed. You go through eras of the game. Right now, these Russian-style wrestlers just have something above the rest when it comes to wrestling and being able to control the guy on the floor. Definitely not the entertainment that people necessarily want to see, but if that's how they want to win, and that's how they win, then that's the way they do it."
Hey, before I come to Cross, because I know Cross he's got something heavy on this one. But Olin, what do you think of what Dricus was saying there, how that fight there reminds him of a championship fight with Chimaev and, you know, just reminiscing?
Yeah, man. I think he's absolutely right, dude. Like, just like he had no answer for Khamzat on the ground, I mean, JDM had no answer for Islam on the ground. But the biggest difference is, at least when they were on the feet, DDP had moments where he looked like he could shock the world. And that's why Khamzat was so desperately keeping that fight on the ground. Islam outlanded his opposition on the feet. He outlanded not one, but two of the best boxers in the UFC.
He looks so good against fucking JDM.
He's so fast, Ola. Like, he's so fast. Like, a lot of people, it's me, I'm people, were questioning whether or not the speed would transfer when he went up to 170, because I knew the power was going to go with him, right? Like, power is transferable as far as stats go. It's one of the most transferable stats as long as you're not cutting to a lower weight class, right? And even then, power stays with you a lot more often than speed. Islam didn't miss a beat, bro. He looked faster at 170 than he did at 155, and that's a fucking problem. Like, I don't know if you remember the first time Conor McGregor went to 155 from featherweight, but his quote, I believe, was, "These guys are stuck in the mud. Like, they don't move." And that's what Islam made JDM look like. He made him look like he was stuck in the mud, or like he was trying to swim against a river going upstream. Like, it was a hopeless battle for him. With that being said, the second part of what he said I thought was more interesting, Ola. He said these Russian guys, they have a style that's beating everybody. Like, we need to figure out the style that's going to beat them. I'm going to throw something out there. I'm going to throw something crazy out there. I think we have a style that can beat them. I think it's Japanese traditional style martial arts. Kyoji Horiguchi just came out here and absolutely demolished a Dagestani guy that had 6 inches of fucking height on him. Bro, it looked like a mismatch, like they didn't even belong in the same weight class, and he was 9 years outside of the UFC, dog.
Oh my God.
I don't know if you guys remember the clip of Khabib too. Like, he's like, we have seen all of these lands come and dominate UFC and MMA. Russia, Brazil, but there is one we have not seen. Japan. Khabib knows, bro. Like, fun fact, do you know what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu was invented from? Like, what base fundamental style the Gracies used to create Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? Fun fact, it's called Jiu-Jitsu, and it was created in fucking Japan, dog. Mm-hmm. So, like, they've been doing this. They're not new to this. There's a reason there are bigger promotions outside of the UFC, but they only exist in Japan, right? So, I think he's the guy, bro. I think Kyoji Horiguchi is the dude that's going to find that missing puzzle piece. And if he did it to Sagid, I think he's probably going to be able to replicate that against most people. And he's not a small guy for the weight class. If he decided that he wanted to go up to 135, I wholeheartedly think that Kyoji probably could do that.
Yeah, I mean, look, that was a fun fight from Horiguchi, man. Like, I was waxing lyrical about it just before you pulled up on the screen with Cross, and yeah, spectacular performance there from Horiguchi. And who knows, maybe that's a blueprint. Maybe to deal with Olambekov the way he did, bro. Like, that was crazy. That was crazy, man.
The way he defended the takedowns, Ola, was disgusting, bro.
It was terrible.
Like, it was no strength. It was all technique. It was all technical. Like, it was so good, bro. Yeah. To be able to use pure technique against a Dagestani elite level wrestler like that and make him look like he doesn't belong there with you, that's something, man.
Yeah, man. Cross. Let me bring you back to Chimaev and Dricos, and Dricos talking about, the way the game is right now. He says the way it is right now, they need to find solutions for it. Is that even accurate? Like, these guys have been here for a minute. Like, the Russians been around. They've been doing their thing. And it's not a right now thing. It's all right. At one point, through no fault of Islam's having to vacate or whatever, there was no Dagestani champion. And that seemed like a mad narrative that everybody was running with. But, you know what I mean? Like, Islam didn't lose the title. You know what I'm trying to say? But everybody's saying right now, they need to find that solution to Dagestani wrestling, to Russian wrestling. Do you think that day comes where they
we've already seen it? Merab Dvalishvili showed it against Umar Nurmagomedov, and I think it's.
But you said they were on the other side of the mountain. Like, these are people that are geographically in the same type of area. Like, I'm talking about the rest of the world.
So the rest of the world, honestly, if your grappling is not up to par, you're gonna get exposed against these guys. That's just the truth of it. And first off, I know when DDP was watching that fight, Buddy was having nightmares, dog. He was having hot flashes. He was going back to bro. He was going back to UFC 319 when he was getting held down for 24 minutes, dog. He was panicking over there, straight up. Secondly, I mean, we all see it, man. These Dagestani dudes, man, they win more times than not. You cannot like it, you can be upset with it, but at the end of the day, bro, they win fights. It is what it is, man. You got to study these guys, and you got to have answers for what they want to do. And if you don't, you're just gonna be in a washing machine. It's gonna be in a cycle.
Yeah, man, bro, it's crazy, man. And that's why I said, like, them man there are in the same part of the world. Jax is right. You can say Georgia, you can say that. Wherever you send them over there.
Any place where the Caucasus Mountains are present, bro. You send them there, and they're going to probably learn how to wrestle some bears.
Wherever you send them in that part of the world, man. Like, that's why I say, like, them and the rest of the world, bro. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely. It's
and Cross, like, I know you've seen this, right? Like, you've watched the Anatomy of a Fighter stuff on Dagestan, right? Like,
oh yeah.
If when I hear people say, like, bro, they're inhuman, like their gas tank is just unreal, they've got to be on steroids, brother, go watch the documentary, dog. They got nothing. They got no movie theater. They got nothing fun to do. They got a village and they got a river. And what do they do for fun? They go and they take turns swimming upstream against the river current for as long as they can. They set timers, and Khabib holds the fucking record still. Like, there's a reason these guys have endless batteries, endless gas tanks. It's the cardio that they do. It's the way in which they train. It's a level higher in the intensity, bro.
Yeah, man. Big up Chris Cushman here with that chat. I ain't gonna
Kazushi Sakuraba, the fucking Gracie killer, bro. Oh, he said the Gracie killer. That's funny. Dude, that was the guy, dude. There was a fighter. I can't remember who it was against. I think it was Pride. And I remember he just ate like 20 or 30 fucking unanswered strikes and then just submitted the guy. Nasty work. Eating shots the whole time, just slowly working his way into position. Like, yeah, punch me. Go ahead. Keep doing it. And then the dude just was done. That guy was different, bro. He was different.
All right. We know the crazy shit that's been going on with Paddy and Ilya and fucking Arman now with the win that he just got. Just put him himself back in the frame. But I want to show you guys this video. I'm going to come to Cross after the video's played and get your take on it. Then we'll go over to Olin. Let's hear it.
Ilia Topuria sent a message to Arman Tsarukyan today. He posted this video of the two running into each other on X. He wrote, Arman, every time we see each other in person, you freeze up like a scared duck with no idea what to do. You know I handle you however I want. I fight whoever the UFC chooses. And remember, I slapped you and you just laughed. Then you go around acting like a gangster. So keep going. You're on the right path. Just a few levels below me, kid. Arman fired back saying, bro, you touched my neck like we were taking a family photo, and now you're calling it a slap online? The clip is clear. Your insecurity's even clearer. I don't need to act tough for Twitter. My work is inside the cage. If you want to know what a real slap feels like, I'll be happy to educate you. See you soon.
Yeah, he said if you're gonna give me Arman, I'm gonna leave this title. So he should leave that title and give me anybody. I'm not gonna looking for easy fights. I can fight with anybody, and UFC knows I'm like open to anybody. And I don't know, he's trying to not call my name. He knows that the number one and the real fighter, it's me.
You didn't take a lot of damage tonight. Is there a chance if they said to you, hey, you can fight for the belt, but it has to be in January, could you turn around that fast?
Of course. I can rest 1 week, fly to US and stay there 2 months. It's enough time to get ready. And I didn't get any injured, thank God. And they have to say that. And hopefully on Tuesday they announced that fight, and me fighting main event with Topuria when it's gonna be in Vegas or in Los Angeles. So I'm ready. I got.
Yeah, there's one part of the video there about Ilya. I'm going to come to you, Cross. Number one, how do you try and clout chase a touch, a nice gentle touch on the face as a slap? Like, does Ilya do too much in your opinion? Like, look, everybody goes and has their fight, and Ilya's there, chop. Like, does he do too much in your opinion? Especially this level of clout chasing, of fucking turning a nice little friendly touch in passing into a fucking slap, bro. And he feels it. I don't know how much he feels he sold it, but did he sell it to you? Let me hear it.
Yo, first off, this is high level sports, man. Whatever it takes for you to get a mental edge over somebody, you are going to use it. It does not matter, because you got to think about it. These dudes are at the top of the top. The difference of separation is so small that if you can, like think about all the Michael Jordan stuff we've seen. He's like, oh, I took that personally. That literally is the difference between these dudes at the top of the top. Like, they got to find any and everything they can to make us feel as though like they are that guy and they're better than the opponent that they're going to deal with. And then on top of it, I love it because it's just putting more gasoline on that between those two. And for sure, Arman Tsarukyan is definitely the most dangerous guy for Ilia Topuria at 155.
Hey, Hold that thought. Olin, I got this video here for you, and then we're gonna go back to what Cross just said right here. I got something that goes right with that. I'm gonna hear Olin's take on it. Let's hear it.
Sean O'Malley explains why he thinks the UFC may avoid booking Arman Tsarukyan versus Ilia Topuria next.
Arman is no joke. Arman versus Ilia is an interesting matchup. I do not think the UFC will make Arman versus Ilia because I think they love Ilia as a champion. He's a great champion, and I don't think they really want Arman to become champion. He has a legitimate chance at beating Ilia. I can't believe I said it. I think Ilia might knock him out, but if anyone has a chance of beating Arman at Ilia at 155, it's Arman, the Turkey Mound.
I see all that in the backstage there, Crossbar 8. That's what I was saying. Olin, do you think the UFC is thinking that way, the way Sean's talking about it there, like not book him, not actually book that fight because they think there's a legitimate chance he beats Ilia? Do you think there's a chance of that?
I think both. I think there's a chance that he beats Ilia. I definitely do. I think he's the best chance at beating Ilia in lightweight, and he's the fight to make. Let's just call a spade, as I like to. I think the only other fight that really makes sense is Paddy Pimblett, and that fight made sense like 6 months ago. Yeah, so like if we haven't already scheduled that for the first Paramount card in January, what the fuck are we doing? We're not doing that fight. That fight does not make sense. It's no longer relevant, and Paddy now should fight Justin Gaethje for a number one contender fight.
Yep.
Arman Tsarukyan, if I'm sitting at the table with the brass, that's the guy. I don't like him. He cost us $8 to $12 million just this year. But I mean, this is a sport of what have you done for me lately? Now, what have you done for me? Did you cost us a lot of money? Yes. Did you go out there and absolutely demolish a killer in Dan Hooker and make him look like he was a regional level fighter? Yes, absolutely, bro. Like you dog walked him. It wasn't like, I don't even want to say that was a fun fight because if you're a Dan Hooker fan, it just wasn't. It wasn't a fun fight at all. It was sad. It was sad. Cue up the fucking sad violins for it, man. Because like, I don't know, dude. I genuinely think that Arman is a level ahead of Ilia even. And for Ilia,
whoa, now, whoa.
Hear me out, big dog. Hear me out, big dog. All right. Keep the biceps and the fucking hoodie, okay?
I like where you're going with this, Olin. I like where you're going with this. Let me hear it, Olin. I like where you're going with this.
Poor crossover hit me.
Come on, don't be crazy.
Real fucking quick. No, dude, like I just think like, okay, he is levels above Ilia in the grappling. And I also think he's levels above Ilia in the fact that he doesn't get knocked out, right? He just as well be a fucking scouser or a sorcerer if you're asking Cody Garbrandt. He just doesn't get knocked out when he goes out there. And for Ilia, this is the biggest test in Ilia's career, crossover, and I'll give you a stern reason for that because I know you're already fucking rolling your eyes over those glasses.
He is, bro.
You can fool these other guys, but I know you, big guy. I know you. Look, if Ilia doesn't go out here and finish him in 25 minutes, he doesn't have a claim to fight Islam Makhachev. If he goes out here and demolishes, if he runs through or even if he gets dominated for 15 out of the 20 minutes the fight lasts and gets a knockout win over Arman Tsarukyan, then he can call out Islam. Then there's a claim for him to fight Islam because he can say, I finally finished somebody that you fought that you couldn't finish. I finally beat someone that you beat in their prime better than you. Because right now, I'm sorry, Cross, I'm not convinced, bro. Like he beat Charles after my boy already did it. I mean, everything he's doing, aside from the trying to copy Conor McGregor with the fucking playbook and the tattoos, as far as what he's doing in the sport, it's an Islam run. But it's from Shein or Wish.com. Like it's just not quite there. He's beating the same sloppy seconds that Islam's already tore up. If he goes out there, like if Dustin came back and fought Ilia and he beat him, Ilia wouldn't. No, I'm saying if Ilia beat Dustin, if Dustin came back, what would he be able to say? I'm the biggest Dustin fan, That's why I'm using him as leverage here. So if Dustin Poirier comes back and gets knocked out by Ilia Topuria, what can he say? Islam beat him better, probably. Islam stood and boxed with him. That's my point. I think Arman.
Have you got a case? Have you got an alternate case to fight here? Cross,
bro, I got a little pushback, and I'm gonna use Olin's own words. What have you done for me lately?
Fuck off,
Ilya
dude.
Topuria in his last 3 fights have knocked out Charles Oliveira, Max Holloway, and Alexander Volkanovski. Bro, like, come on now. It's there's not a better 3-fight run in UFC history, dog. Like, what are we doing?
Hey, and I got fucking matchmake here as well. How about all this Paddy and Justin Gaethje bollocks? How about fucking Paddy and fucking Dubronx? Them two with the fucking submission.
Yeah.
I like that fight. Paddy and Dubronx.
I like that fight, but I'm gonna push back in one way.
It's a former champion as well. You know what I mean?
It's a great fight. From a fan standpoint, sign me up. I'll watch that fight all day. Inject it into my veins directly, bro. But from a meritocracy standpoint and from a marketing standpoint, that fight doesn't make sense because what happens if Charles wins? You've got to slate him up as next guy for the title, and he's already lost decisively to Ilya. So if you put him against
Holloway?
Justin and Paddy haven't fought him. No. Max has to fight Dan Hooker for the BMF belt, kid.
I mean,
tell me you don't want to see
Hooker, that. Even after what just happened to Dan Hooker?
Dan Hooker got out grappled. Max ain't gonna do that, kid.
Yeah, but bro, Max is
give him a striker,
far away from a
please.
title shot though. Max is not far away from a title shot. He got to win over Gaethje, you know.
I don't know, man.
Like, I understand Ilya's already knocked him out as well. I mean, just as a reminder, but I'm just saying he got to win over Gaethje. You can do Max Holloway, Paddy Pimblett.
This is a great question here from Jax. He says, if he beats Arman, like what? If Ilya beats Arman, I'm presuming that's what he's saying. If Ilya beats Arman, like what weight class does he fight Islam at?
170. He's already said it. Islam's not coming back down to 155, unless Ilya puts together like a 3-fight tear in lightweight and gives him a damn good reason to.
I don't see Ilya even looking remotely like Ilya at 170. I think in order for him to put that much weight on, because I mean, honestly, him at 155 to me looks like he's a little bulky at 155. And he was already, when Oliveira would get him in the clinch, like Oliveira looked like he was just a much bigger guy. And with Islam, it's only going to be worse. So if I think Ilya actually has a chance of getting it done at 55, I think at 70, the size difference is going to be too much.
I mean, look, he keeps asking for it, man. You know what I mean? He keeps campaigning for this shit. He might get elected.
All 5'6" of them at 170.
bro, he keeps campaigning enough for this shit. He might just get elected, bro. So we'll see.
He might if he just keep knocking out dudes like what he's been doing.
I can see the Twitter headlines right now. We love a short king at 170.
and
bro, he rips in the pocket, man. They be ripping in the pocket all the damn time. What you saying,
I got a question for you, boys. So let's say hypothetically the Ilya Islam fight gets made. Like, we all have been talking about where Islam is like all time right now. Where would Ilya be with a win over Islam?
He trumps him as the GOAT. What are you talking about? You take what you kill. You eat what you kill, bro.
But bro, just think about what type of crazy run that would have been.
That's my point. Like, if he takes out Islam, you eat what you kill, bro. Like, if we're like, with all due respect, if
we're
going into that fight,
levels, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Like,
if that happens,
it's beyond Mount Rushmore.
Levels.
We're talking GOAT, bro. We're talking like surpassing John Jones, surpassing Khabib, surpassing GSP, everybody, bro.
We're talking
like,
different level.
And if we're saying that respectfully, right? Like, if we're saying that if Islam goes out there, whether it's 155 or 170, if he goes out there and destroys Ilya Topuria, he's the GOAT. It's not Khabib, it's not Jones, it's not GSP. We have to give the same respect to the opposition. Especially if he's going up to 170.
His kill list is impressive, though, but you gotta give it to Ilya.
Yeah, bro. The
that's
quality
exactly my
wins
point.
on that resume is crazy.
That's exactly my point. Like, I'm an Ilya fan. I don't love him on the mic. I love him in the octagon, though. It's he's very much like Conor McGregor in that fact. Like, I don't care to watch his interviews, but I will watch him every time he makes that fucking walk, and I will watch with a gleam in my eye, like I'm 6 years old and it's Christmas morning, bro. Like, I'm excited as fuck to watch that guy fight. If he beats Islam, he's the guy. He's the GOAT, bro. Like, it's not even an argument. It's a moot point. But in the vice versa, if Islam wins, like, we got to stop, bro. Like, we got to stop the conversation of who's the GOAT, who's the guy. It's him.
Islam already a GOAT right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Definitely.
That's a bad man.
He's a GOAT. He's a GOAT.
Yeah, man. He already that, man. Serious. All right, we got one more, two more here, but I know this one go make cross.
Why don't we make it at 160 or 165?
I got no problems with a catch weight. I just want to see.
Why does there have to be a belt on the line? But there should just be legacy on the line.
But they not do. That's the thing. We're not the ones that have got problems with catch weight.
Why don't we recirculate the fucking BMF belt then? And do it at 165 for the BMF?
I think
it's the one belt Ilya really wants. We know this.
And it's the one belt that Islam won't say no to.
It's the one belt he doesn't have unless he decides to go to 185. Fucking guy.
It wouldn't say no to that belt.
After that 170 performance, I'm here to tell you, I think he probably could.
I don't think they're not gonna do it, man. He's gonna want to do it for Undisputed.
I don't either. He's too proud for it, but I think that's probably the best move.
But I got something here for Cross.
I think I know what this is right here. I think I know.
You probably see it.
Nah, I haven't seen it.
John Jones linked up with Khamzat Chimaev in Chechnya, and the two grappled outside. John also met Ramzan Kadyrov.
John Jones и Khamzat Chimaev сошлись рукопашные. Кто кого? О, Джон Болезнен. Машаллах. Убежал Джон. Джон убежал в Америку. No! Дела мой ферло. Нет. Hey. No video. $5,000. For the lifting it. Это был дружеский бой. Они понесли.
Yeah. That was funny.
$5,000. For the
okay.
I trust you, man. This is dirty fighting now.
No, you gotta do it. You gotta have that. That's legal.
My shoulder.
Hey, tell them this is MMA, not boxing.
MMA, you go box.
On X, John responded to this post regarding the grappling with Khamzat. It says, was that takedown legit? John said, yeah, that takedown was legit. Young man is in tremendous shape, and there was only so much I could do on that concrete. What a great host. I'll never forget my time in Chechnya. This user responded with this photoshopped photo of Khamzat. John replied, I think Ian may be in trouble. John also responded to people commenting on him hanging out with Ramzan Kadyrov. This user said, real-life warlord chopping it up with a couple of warriors. John replied, I don't know anything, I don't see anything. All I know is the man's a great host. He continued, it was awesome. I was invited by the president Kadyrov. I spent a day celebrating his son's 18th birthday. Got to shoot exotic weapons. My favorite was the RPG. Was never served so much food. Ate like a king. John also claims that he was approached to grapple Daniel Cormier. He said, I was approached the other day about grappling BC for charity. I said absolutely. Let's see what comes of it. 3-0.
Hey, I know Olin hated the ending of that.
Look. I hated the ending of that. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, but yeah, Olin. Let me hear what you hated about that part of the video there, man. And I'm gonna come back to Cross.
You guys, it's been a great show. Have a good day, huh? I'm out. No, John's a funny cat, dude. He's an interesting dude. Because I'm sorry, bro. Again, I gotta call it out here. How are you gonna say, like, I don't see anything, I don't hear anything, I just know dude is a great host? You shot an RPG with dude yesterday. You ain't gonna ask why he's just got RPGs and a mansion and a castle.
He's not snitching, bro. Like,
brother,
his brother said,
I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. But he's a great host, and I got to shoot an RPG. Brother,
yeah.
Look,
John Jones ain't snitching, dog.
If a man has never killed anyone, he shouldn't own a pistol with a silencer on it. If a dude is not a warlord, he should probably not own an RPG and own enough land for you to go and haphazardly shoot said RPG with zero experience. John, do better, bro. What the fuck?
John Jones is just a gift that gives.
Look, I hate John Jones. We all know this.
Love that guy.
We all know this. But like one of the things I respect about him usually is that he embraces this shit. Like Johnny Meat, right? Like he changed his display picture to a duck when everyone started calling him Duck. Bro, like if you go and shoot RPGs with a warlord, the tweet should say, "I went and shot RPGs with a warlord. Be jealous." Don't beat around the bush, Doc. We seen it. We was watching, bro. We saw it all.
Like, boy, I just got invited to a fucking birthday party, man. You know what I mean?
I just got invited to his 19-year-old's birthday party. Brother, yeah, Khamzat got invited to his 18th birthday party and he got fucking beat up for free. Like, come on, dude. Like, you notice they didn't try that shit with John Jones, though. There's no pictures of that 19-year-old punching John Jones in the mouth.
True.
You feel me?
True.
Because they gave John Jones an RPG and he's like, you see this? I learned how to shoot it. You get those pictures of me online, you go eat it.
With the warlord as well, bro. Like, hold on. Cross, I gotta ask you this. How is this warlord with RPGs complaining about dirty boxing to fucking John Jones, dog? Like, he said, "Why man fucking doing the shoulder shrug?" That's dirty fighting. That's man. I said, "Boy, this ain't no dirty. This is MMA."
I've got 16 prisoners of war trapped in my basement, but how dare you shoulder strike a grown man and then poke him in the eyes? You're disgusting.
Hey,
you disgust me, John.
John Jones played it cool though. Who's like, oh no, it's MMA. Because if he had went about it another way, we might not have seen John Jones again.
Yeah, then it would have been. I have 17 prisoners of war in my basement.
Exactly.
We added one to the list today, folks.
Hey, Cross, what did you like about that video? I'm just gonna ask you straight.
Cross liked everything about that video. Are you fucking kidding me? You're smiling like it's goddamn Christmas morning right now.
So first off, the clip of John and Khamzat, bro, I loved it, man. It's the definition of real, recognizes real. Khamzat has talked about John Jones in the past, and John Jones, vetting the game, current GOAT, like he recognized what Khamzat is doing right now. And he sees what the young man is trying to lay out in front of him. And they just got a chance to chop it up and recognize each other's skills and ability. It's kind of just one of those things when you at the top of your game and you meet somebody else at the top of that same game. It's just that
it wouldn't even fucking face off with Tom Aspinall, bro. Like he's out here grappling with Khamzat.
That's why he learned how to shoot an RPG, big dog.
I mean, bro.
Face off incoming, Ola.
Bro, Khamzat actually won the undisputed title, bro. It wasn't just handed to him, you know what I mean? So just real, recognize real.
Yeah, it wasn't handed to him like an RPG was handed to John Jones this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I hear it. And on top of that, like,
hey, I gotta address this real quick because I saw this comment. Khamzat had his hands together. That's hard to get out of, even for a GOAT. Brother, DC had his hands clasped 3 times across those 2 fights that I counted. He still couldn't get John down. I say that as a DC fanboy, big dog. Cross, don't say anything. Don't.
I was about to.
Trust me, I know.
I was about to.
I could tell. Dude, I was like, don't. I admitted it myself. Don't do that to me. But dude, like he's also what? John's heavyweight now, so he's 2 weight classes lower than him. 3. He's down to 170 now, right? Like
no, middleweight.
Or no, he's 185 comes out. So he's 2 weight classes below him. And we're talking about John's out of camp.
Yep.
John weighed in last at what, 259, 260 on the dot?
Yep.
You're talking about 100-pound difference in man, bro. And he took him down like a child. The same way he did DC.
Is that even advisable?
That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, bro, you're able to take down a guy that's 100-pound difference than you. Like, no wonder DDP looked like a small man.
Go and even engage in any kind of grappling shit with Chimaev.
Grimy, fuck off, dude.
Speak on it, Grimy. They both took DDP. Both of them took DDP.
Look, hey. Sometimes we're wrong, okay? Sometimes we're wrong, all right?
Gravy said it, man. Hey, you can't say nothing there, man. You can't say nothing there. But yeah, man. Salute to everybody that's been locked in with us. We're an hour in. Thank you so much for your time, Olin, man. I appreciate you pulling up, my bro. And sorting out that TN for me as well. Late wire, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
I got the TN to serve the purpose late wire, so I appreciate it, my guy. And Cross, always lovely having you on the show, chopping it up with you. You know what I mean? I know you We gave you a little reward there with the John Jones video right there. Man. He was smiling like a Cheshire cat in the back watching the video.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you throwing me a bone today. I appreciate it.
I thought, yeah, man. You know what I mean? We got to do something for Cross today, man. So, yeah, man. People, big up yourselves. And yeah, up onto the next video. Come make sure you link up with us, man. Follow all those people in our descriptions on the community tab and go check out all the videos that they've made. Show some love. And yeah, up onto the next video, people. Hasta la vista. We're out of here. Salute.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.